One of Austin's favorite parks for dog owners is once again at the center of a heated and smelly debate. Little more than 6 months ago, the city said that all dogs out at Bull Creek Park must be on a leash after high levels of E. coli were found in the creek. And now the city claims E. coli levels have dropped significantly and credits the leash law. It's been a debate. It's been going on since 2007. We've been covering it since then, and KXAN City reporter Reagan Hackelman continues our live team coverage from the creek with what's next for that popular park. Reagan?
Well, Robert, just a few hours ago, the city wrapped up a meeting with stakeholders from people on both sides of this debate. They basically, in that meeting, went over this. This is the findings from 6 months worth of testing of the water out here at Bull Creek. Now, there are still a lot of unanswered questions, but the city is fairly positive that the source of the contamination is dogs. For 6 months, Bull Creek Park has been off limits to dogs not on a leash.
During the last 6 months when the park was open as an on-leash only facility is the only time period since August 2007 where we've seen the bacteria levels fall below the safe contact recreation standard.
Harrington is a watershed protection department engineer with the city of Austin. He says that bacteria is E. coli and tests show it's coming from animals. He's almost certain it's coming from dogs.
They would poop on the ground and then rainfall events would wash that poop into the creek and it would sort of gather there. And
Gary Prant and other members of the Bull Creek Dog Off-Leash Group have disputed those findings in the past, claiming the city hasn't considered sewage spills and wildlife along the creek.
It's vague. The questions are not all answered.
But the dogs have obviously had a serious impact on the park.
She says the park doesn't just suffer from E. coli, but off-leash dogs are destroying the park's vegetation and its beauty.
It's been an ongoing concern for people using the park for far longer than the bacterial contamination has been a known problem.
But supporters like Prant say if the city closes the park to off-leash dogs, the dozens of volunteers who help keep it clean will go elsewhere, leaving the park with little.
In the real world, the best thing I think would be to have a group like ours involved and enforce the pickup as rigorously as possible.
Now, we've asked a biology professor at Texas State University to actually give us an independent review of the city's findings. He tells us he's going to do that, and he'll get back with us sometime next week with that. Whenever he gets back with us, we'll let you know what he has to say. Now, the city of Austin will be holding a public input meeting on Monday to go over the results with the public. That meeting will be at the Emma Barrientos Mexican American Cultural Center just off Rainey Street on Monday at 5:30. And for now, the park remains an on-leash park. Reporting live from Bull Creek Park, Reagan Hackelman, KXAN Austin News.